I do, damned if I don't. You know I got a girl back home. You got a man, what you want?
What is going on, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of MysticUmbreon and I's collaboration on the top 10 hardest Pokemon to evolve list. If you happen to miss part 1 on Mystic's channel, make sure you go and check that out before you watch this one, just so the list makes sense to you. Also, remember that this list is 100% opinionated, so if you do not agree with the Pokemon on this list, feel free to leave your personal top 10 in the comments below. And with that out of the way, let's get right into number 5. In the number 5 spot, we have Onix and Steelix and Scyther into Scizor. Onix and Scyther both got evolutions in Generation 2, and they're pretty cool evolutions in my opinion. The only downside to their evolutions is that they're rather hard to get in the generations they were introduced in. Both of these Pokemon evolve when they are traded while holding a Metal Coat. The Metal Coat is only available in Gen 2 in the SS Aqua, which you can't get to until you beat the Elite Four. So if you want one of these evolutions on your team, you gotta run through the Elite Four with an Onix or a Scyther. No. And once you finally get your hands on that Metal Coat, you need to find your friend with a Game Boy, hook up your link cable, and trade, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. Obviously, the process of evolving these Pokemon was made easier in other generations where the Metal Coat was easier to access and trading over Nintendo Wi-Fi. But in Generation 2, these Pokemon were not so easy to evolve.
Salamence. One of the most favorited and powerful dragon types of the Pokemon world. Coming out in Generation 3, Salamence was a Pokemon a lot of people wanted to add to their Hoenn teams, but the main trouble was evolving it from its first form, Bagon, and finding the Bagon itself. Bagon is located in the depths of Meteor Falls after getting the Waterfall HM and the Pseudopolis Gym Badge. Once the player catches their Bagon, they must train them, and with its slow experience rate and minuscule level compared to the Pokemon levels at the 8th gym, training this thing could take hours. Bagon is not strong enough to take on any of the Pokemon after the 8th badge, being late 30s to mid 40s. There is a lot of switch training involved with this, and that is so tedious, especially in Generation 3. If the player is able to evolve their Bagon in the Shelgon though, it doesn't really get much easier from there. Shelgon is slow and can be victim to many annoying attacks, not to mention its level up moves. The only dragon attack it can get is Dragon Breath, and with the physical special split and Dragon being special, its stab doesn't do much with its bad special attack stat of 60. The only semi-decent physical attack it gets is Headbutt with 70 power, non-stab. If the player still has the patience to train Shelgon into Salamence though, they are in for a real powerhouse. This process is also very similar to the Dratini line, so shout out to them.
In the number 3 spot, we have Electabuzz and Magmar. Electabuzz and Magmar were both given an evolution in Generation 4, Electivire and Magmortar. These Pokemon are awesome, and I really wish I could have used them on my team throughout my playthrough of Diamond, but they're a little hard to get. Magby and Elekid are both rather rare in Diamond and Pearl, while Magmar and Electabuzz are not found in Diamond and Pearl. In Platinum, Electabuzz and Magmar are rather rare, while Magby and Elekid are not found. If you end up catching a Magby or Elekid, you have to level it all the way up to level 30 for it to evolve. Then you have to get either a Magmarizer or an Electrolyzer, give that item to the respective Pokemon, and trade it. Which wasn't always that easy unless you had a friend that you could play and trade with over Nintendo Wi-Fi. Obviously getting Magmortar and Electivire was made easier in different generations, but in Generation 4, it was not that easy.
In Generation 2, the kicking Pokemon and punching Pokemon were introduced with a new baby form. This Pokemon became known as Tyrogue. Tyrogue can evolve into Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop at level 20, so the level up part is easy. The hard part is that each of these 3 evolutions must have stats higher or equal to than others in order for them to evolve into the trainer's choice of evolution. To evolve Hitmonlee, Tyrogue needs higher attack than defense. Hitmonchan needs defense higher than attack, and Hitmontop needs attack and defense equal to one another. During Generation 2, stats were very hard to time, and the only way to really enhance them were to buy proteins and other stat-inducing items, and those cost a fortune, being at 9,800 Pokédollars. However, in the later generations with Natures, EVs, and IVs being introduced, making Tyrogue evolve became a lot easier.
Oh, Feebas, pretty much the counterpart to Magikarp. Remember how we said it was hard to get a Magikarp up to level 20 in part 1? Well, if only that was the case for Feebas. In Generation 3, when this Pokemon was introduced, Feebas was insanely hard to evolve into Milotic. Now, in order to evolve Feebas in Generation 3, you need to max out its beauty contest stat. Seems pretty easy, right? Wrong. In order to do this, you need to make sure that you have a Feebas that is either modest, mild, rash, or quiet nature. Next, you need to get a bunch of Kelpsie or Hanju berries. You can find 6 Kelpsie berries on Route 15, so you should probably pick that. And if you need more berries of a certain kind, you can go plant a berry, water it, grow it, and pick it, which takes a while. Once you have enough berries, you need to go and make some Pokeblock with the berries. And once you have enough Pokeblocks, you feed the Pokeblocks to your Feebas. You will find that the beauty stat starts to increase when you feed it Pokeblocks. Once the beauty stat is maxed out, level the Feebas up by 1 level and boom, you have a Milotic. It doesn't seem that hard on paper, but it's really a process. However, this evolution was made a lot easier for 5th gen on. All you have to do is get your Feebas to hold a Prism Scale and trade it, which is so much easier considering Nintendo Wi-Fi, which got shut down on the DS, so it's a little harder, but you get the point. Hey, at least Milotic is a cool Pokemon. And that's gonna do it, guys, for Mystic and I's top 10 hardest Pokemon to evolve list. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to support the video by leaving a like, and also make sure you guys check out Mystic's channel for helping me out with the list. And if you're new to my channel, why not subscribe for some more Pokemon content? Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.